Hey folks, it's Marcus here from CountryWoodSmoke, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about this gem smoker. It's an electric smoker, so it needs plugging in. It's got a wire and an electric heating element here. It's like a tube type set on its side, so you can see it there. So it's got a heating element in the bottom here. And yeah, it's mostly for hot smoking. You can cold smoke too with using different things, but they recommend these little cubes that you set up like this, and they smoke for about 30 minutes each. So for cold smoking you can use these in the bottom tray, but today we're going to be hot smoking a little bit of salmon that I've got here. So just nice couple of salmon fillets. We're going to go nice and simple and hot smoke these for probably about 30 minutes or so. They come with a selection of wood chips that you can pick. So we have apple, cherry and orange here. Mesquite, that's quite a heavy smoke. Oak cognac, that sounds quite a nice one, cognac casks. And at the lighter end of the scale we've got lime. And what I'm going to use today, a little bit of lemon here. So I'm going to pop some of these lemon chips on here. They do suggest pre-soaking the chips, and I'm sort of half and half really. Sometimes I soak them, sometimes I don't. Depends what I want to do, but usually I don't soak my chips. So today I'm not going to soak these, I'm just going to pop them on there. I don't want too much smoke, so literally just half a handful to a handful of lemon chips there, and these go in here straight over the heating element like that. Then you have a drip tray here, and that sits on the top level, and then you can pop your salmon on the grate like that. So these salmon fillets have had a little mild cure with a little bit of salt and brown sugar, but I'm just going to give them a little bit of a season, a little bit of extra salt on top. That's just coarse sea salt, and a grind of nice pepper on top. There we go, and I'm going to pop these onto the top grate of the smoker there. So lid on, the little clip for it there, and it seals on tight. One thing I've noticed about this smoker is there's no vents on the top or the sides or the back. The only place really the smoke can escape is sort of down here. Now I guess that's one of the design features and it should work really well, but yeah, just something I noticed that was a little bit different from other hot smokers I've used. So I guess that'll act like a big smoky oven, and when it gets up to temperature the smoke will come out of here, because you don't want the smoke to sit on the food for too long. So hopefully that should be okay with the lemon smokes. It's a nice light smoke. What I plan to do then is just to give the once it's smoked for a little bit, give the salmon fillets a little brush with maple syrup and peach moonshine from the Shine Boys. Thank you lads. So they're peach moonshine, so a maple and peach moonshine glaze just to finish these off for the last sort of 10-15 minutes. So yeah, it should be half an hour or so, and yeah, I'll get back to you and see how it looks. Cheers. Hey there, so welcome back. This gem smoker has been running for about 20 minutes or so. I've been checking the temperature on it with my thermometer here, and it seems to be about sort of 200 degrees C it's got up to. So normally I'd hot smoke at about 80 degrees C. and this it seems to be running quite hot. Probably there's no vents on here, and there's no controllable rheostat on here. Some sort of temperature control would certainly improve it, because that's twice as hot as I usually like to smoke at. But let's have a quick look and see how we're getting on. So this was with the lemon, I think. Yeah, lemon chips. So let's get these out of here and have a look. They're looking nice and dark. Nice smoky colour. Just check the temperature inside, and it's about 70 degrees there, 65 on the slightly thicker one. So they are ready for a little bit of a glaze. So I'm going to give a splash of the maple syrup in a little bowl like that, and a little bit of the peach moonshine in there. Lovely. This is just to give them a nice little glaze. So they're already cooked, they just need a little bit of sweetness, I think, and a little bit of a glaze. So let's pop them on here like that. See there, getting nice and shiny. You can glaze just the once with these, or a couple of times. It's quite nice, build up a bit of a sort of smoky sweet layer on them. I'm just going to go for the once here, because they're almost done and we don't want to overcook them. So just a few more minutes in there. Like that. There we go. So yeah, you can see there's a bit of smoke getting in around the outside here. You can also leave the lid a little bit ajar so the heat doesn't build up so much. But yeah, I'd like to see some sort of daisy wheel or something on the front here, and I'd like to see some temperature control on the heating element, a little rheostat or something, just so you can dial it back if you want. Yeah, that would make it a lot better bit of kit for me. It's a good bit of kit. It's quite simple, straightforward, good way to get smoking, yeah, we'll see just how these turn out in a minute more. Hey there. So a few minutes more smoke in the gem smoker, and I think these are now ready. They look pretty fantastic. My thermometer. So yeah, the temperature's been up to about 200 degrees C, which is quite hot for the salmon, I think. So we'll see how it tastes. It looks pretty fantastic with that nice glaze on. So just going to pop them off. So lovely colour all round, nice and soft. There we go. So let's just open one of these up and see how it looks. So flake nicely. Look at that, lovely colour. Looks pretty perfectly cooked to me. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, nice bit of kit. Again, a couple of little improvements I suggested earlier. The rheostat and the daisy wheel for controlling the temperatures a little bit, and I think you'd have a spot-on bit of kit here for the money. So obviously those things would bump up the price a little bit, but I still think they would be worth having for getting the best out of this. Yeah, it's a good bit of kit though, and I'm pretty happy with that cook. That looked fantastic. So yeah, catch you later. Cheers. And if you'd like to subscribe to CountryWoodSmoke, I'd be really grateful. There's a little button down here somewhere. Please press it. Thank you.